I was a kid and American Marines landed in Somalia providing humanitarian assistance, I thought of themselves as an alien because of, because of how they were. These just people landed from the air and also just sort of got out of the ocean and stormed into my city and started distributing food, water, and kicked the Somali militias out of the streets. And these were heavily armed, but they were not shooting at us. So at this moment, I realized, wow, beyond the borders of Somalia, there's a place out there that has this kind of people. Somalia's civil war begins in 1991, and it also is one of Africa's longest, bloodiest civil war. The story of the book, in the first few chapters, clearly describes the horror, the conflict, the chaos, the death, the trauma that came out with the war. And then after that, the invisible dream that I started pursuing. And that dream was to be able to move and find where that America was. I didn't know where America was on the map, so I thought that they were always across the ocean because that's how they came. And as I grew up and learned more and I read books, I realized that it's not only me, but that America is the idea that everyone loves, and America is the exceptional nation that, that many people want to move and to live in. We live in a world that's, man-made sort of laws and rules, and borders are one of them. And I don't think that borders should exist at all. Borders are dividing families and separating families from one another. I was not able to cross from Somalia into Kenya through the border because the border had been completely shut. This has created a huge sort of chaos between the families because the families live across borders. I have friends that crossed into Yemen illegally. I have friends that crossed into Sudan and then Libya, and then made it all the way to Europe. So this movement, the population that's moving out is constant. It's not stopping. And all we need is a system that sort of welcomes these people, not really push them away. America has internal issues itself in terms of race and the election of 2016 sort of made me a little bit disappointed. I'm not disappointed in the idea of America. I'm still strongly attached to it. I still believe in it, and that the American dream still exists. But I find myself standing on the side of the street with a sign, rallying, demonstrating, and that's not what I expected to do. I thought that America was a place that everybody felt equal, but so I realized that the journey hasn't ended and that I have to do more work to convince people who think that refugees are a problem that we actually are not a problem, that I did not come here to take or to steal from America. I came here to be part of it, to contribute, and to belong to.